Okay, good afternoon everyone, I'm Elena, and today I'm going to have my presentation, and the topic is a most influential person in 2023, and the person I choose is Zhou Zichu. And first of all, my presentation can be divided into 4 parts. The first part is introduction, and then we will have our main discussion, conclusion, and at the end of my presentation, we will have a Q&A session. So the first question is, who is Zhou Zichu? He is from Singapore and he is a businessman, entrepreneur. And the most important part is he is the CEO of TikTok now. Okay, our introduction about Zhou Zichu. The first part I will talk about his education. He is graduated from University College London and graduated with an economics degree. And then he studied at Harvard University. He completed a Master of Business Administration degree. And at the same time, he finished a summer internship at Facebook. I think it's interesting that Facebook is just a startup at that time. And then his career. His first full-time job is an investment banker at Goldman Sachs. And it's a global leading financial institution that does investment management and consumer banking and more. And then he went to Xiaomi, one of the biggest Chinese smartphone companies. And he was the CFO, Chief Financial Officer at that time. And then he went to TikTok in 2021. He was the CEO of TikTok now. About his reputation, he was very well respected. We can see he has very outstanding background. And also, he is very rich, of course, and he is very handsome. He has many fans. The news told us many people think he is handsome. That's not my own opinion. So before our main discussion, we have to know the background before the story. Headline news: Zhou Zichu testimony. TikTok CEO testifies before U.S. Congress. So the Biden administration threatened to ban the popular video app TikTok because of its security concerns about its Chinese owners. Critics argue that it is a national threat because its ability to collect users' data, and most users are just teenagers and young adults. So many people think they can spread news to those teenagers. Okay, so U.S. lawmakers call for TikTok to divest ownership of its U.S. assets, or they will face a ban. To protect its company, Zhou Zichu flew to America to face 4.5 hours of questioning at U.S. congressional hearing on March. So this is how our story began. Jump to our main discussion. Why I think the person deserves the title as being the most influential. I think there are 2 reasons. The first reason is outstanding leadership and business thinking. And the second reason is what I just told you. Impressive performance in U.S. congressional testimony. And we will have more discussion later. The first part, outstanding leadership and business thinking. I think as a student who studied commerce, it is what I really appreciate. He has really good leadership. In 2015, when he is the CFO in Xiaomi, he brought his unique investment insights and financial skills to the table. During his time, he played a big part to help Xiaomi to get listed and also secure financing from investors. What worth mentioned is that both the time he took over Xiaomi and TikTok, both the company were at a very critical time. But he always was able to stand up for his company and protect his company and be brave to face these situations and lead the company to a new direction. So I think he has a very great leadership And also, he never afraid of these challenges. That's what I think. This is one of the reasons he is so influential. And the second part, what I think is the most important part, impressive performance in U.S. congressional testimony. I think the reason he is the star of this hearing have two reasons. The first reason is he was very calm while facing unfriendly questions. Despite the panel that many people deny him the opportunity to speak and overpower him, he didn't afraid, and he didn't mumble or getting angry. We know when we have a debate with others, like the activity we did before, we often get angry when someone defused us. Yes, but he is keep calm, and the second important part is he keep deliver his key messages. That's what I really appreciate. He was very eloquent. Everybody wants to ask him very tough questions. And we know it is easy to crack when under pressure, and especially after such a lengthy debate. So I believe he was very well prepared. He was very well prepared. While one is go through countless of stimulations and preparations, it's a completely different matter when you are on the hot seat and on the actual day. And many people think he is as a spokesperson, exactly as a spokesperson at that day, not just a person who just sitting there to respond. So it was very impressive, despite the many demands of yes or no questions and bizarre questions. He was able to hold his own and fluently answer those questions and deliver his key messages to the public. And finally, do you want to know the consequence of this testimony? Yes, you want to know. Everybody think he won this game, as the U.S. lawmakers keep failing to point out what exactly is TikTok may pose a threat to national security. So he won the public opinion. So in conclusion, what I learned from Zhou Zichu and why I think he is so influential. First of all, he is a great businessman. He has great business thinking, great leadership. And the second and the most important part is he is very calm, daring, and he did impressive performance in the testimony. And during the time, America is very sensitive to China. Zhou Zichu played a very important part to protect his company. And he told the world his commitment to data security and user safety. So I think his professional words ease the tense attitude that U.S. lawmakers made on TikTok. And also, on the other hand, it quite like eased the tense atmosphere between America and China. So I think that's why he is so influential. And this is a sentence that I want to give you. It is a sentence that influenced Zhou Zichu a lot. And I think it is what I really learned from him. Like, if you are offered a seat on a rocket ship, you don't ask what you see, you just get on. It means that when you face an opportunity, you just grab it. You don't have to think too much. Because sometimes when, if you fail, the experience you have may be a strength in the future. So I think sometimes we don't have to think too much, like 20 seconds of insane courage to do it. So this is what really influenced Zhou Zichu and me. And this is the source I find my information, and then we can have our Q&A session.
Very good. So can we start with any questions or comments?
choose this person to be your topic?
First of all, he is Asian. I think it's more. I want to choose Asia because most people are from other continents, and the other reason is TikTok is very popular now. And last year I saw a lot of news to have a ban on TikTok. So I want to know how the CEO to face this tense situation. So I choose him.
Do you think that TikTok should be banned in the US?
According to the news, I don't think it is that serious and they have to face a ban. I think a big part that US want to ban this app is they have to most US lawmakers and officials, TikTok Chinese background is like an original sin. So I think it is not that serious. They have to face a ban.
Do you think that the action of banning TikTok will violate people's freedom?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Do you think that banning TikTok will violate people's freedom?
Yes, I think so. So I think so. I have the same opinion. So I think U.S. lawmakers can just ban with such reason. Like many experts says, they think U.S. lawmakers just fail to deliver why they want to ban TikTok, and they just have no exact reasons to say why it is a national threat.
Do you have played TikTok or making a video on TikTok?
No, I don't have an TikTok account, but I have danced one time.
Do you think if don't have the title of a CEO of TikTok, he will be chosen to yes.
I think maybe yes. I think the biggest reason why he is on the list is the perfect, impressive performance on the hearing. So no matter what, no matter if he is a CEO or not, if he joined that testimony, he will appear on the CNN top 100 influential person.
I think it sounds like you really admire the CEO. So after you conducted so much research on him, will that make you more interested in TikTok?
TikTok.
Yeah. Will you consider maybe one day working for TikTok?
I'll work at TikTok. Oh, maybe because I think it's very popular. I think an app can be popular because I'm MIS. So I'm interested in application. So I think TikTok can be so popular. They have their reasons, and I'm very interested in this part.
Good. So any others?
Is there any change in your point of view after this presentation?
Yeah, maybe I watched the news before, like TikTok faced a lot of bans and restrictions, but I didn't think too much. I think maybe it really has security threat. But after I do the research, I don't think it has so many concerns about it. I think the biggest reason is his Chinese background. And the security is important, but the Chinese background is more like the biggest reasons he flew to America to have that testimony.
Good. So any more questions, comments? Anything like to add on to the topic? Okay. Okay, if not, then thank you very much.
Thank you.